Everybody, what is up, and welcome to Rock Gamer, your number one stop for all things Rock Band 4, Guitar Hero Live, and Amplitude related. And today I want to show you guys the full band chart preview of the 4 Non Blonde song What's Up. This was recently announced by Harmonix as one of the songs that will be on disc for Rock Band 4. I don't mean to brag, but in my 1990s setlist prediction video, I predicted we would see this song. This is actually a custom that was released for Rock Band 3 by the custom's creators, and this was actually released like 2-3 years ago, so it's a pretty old chart. But these guys who do these charts are great at doing those charts. They also released Spaceman from the same album, and I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what the charts could look like. This in no way represents the final product of what we would see in Rock Band 4. But keep in mind that, the drums will probably look very similar in the final game. And I haven't played the song on guitar or bass. I've played it on drums a few times. And, in terms of a full band song, it's a pretty easy song. It'll probably be ranked reasonably low or medium when it comes to, I think, full band difficulty. The one instrument that is ranked quite high on this custom is the vocals. It's Devil Tier. And this song obviously is for vocalists. There are some really high notes to hit. The harmonies are a lot of fun. This is just a classic song from the 90s I've always wanted in Rock Band. I've always been disappointed that a band like 4 Non Blondes has only released 1 or 2 albums and then they broke up. They're sort of like the New Radicals in that sense. And you're probably wondering, like, why aren't you showing the audio to the song as well? And I know I've shown some drum videos of me playing drums with the actual audio, but I'll tell you what, guys, I don't know how often I'm going to do that, just because every time you post a video now, it always gets flagged and gets matched by third-party content, meaning that, they recognize there's copyrighted content on your video, and every band and label sort of handles that differently, and I don't want to get any strikes against my channel. So far, the videos I've put up have been fine, but I don't want to push my luck. I just want to give you guys an idea. You can sing along with the song because there are the vocals at the top of the screen. This is one of 17 new songs that was announced yesterday in the run-up to Gamescom. And you know what, I have to say, the new song announcement left me a little disappointed. I was really expecting a lot, just because Harmonix has said this is going to be the best set list they've had of any game. And sure, we know it's a marketing gimmick, but I mean, from what they had announced so far, they had some great stuff announced. And I gotta say, nothing really on the latest setlist announcement caught my eye. It was nice to see some bands like the Scorpions, who have never been in the game before, show up on there. So hopefully that paves the way for more DLC down the road. Some of the tracks I thought were awful, like Centuries by Fall Out Boy. It sounds like somebody scraping their fingernails against a chalkboard every time I hear that song on the radio. And I don't hate the band. I mean, they do have some good songs. I was hoping we'd see My Songs Know What You Did in the Dark. That song is already announced for Guitar Hero Live. But I will tell you what, I think we will see that song as part of a DLC pack from Fall Out Boy. They've had a lot of hits since the last Rock Band game came out. And I wouldn't be surprised if Harmonix dug a little deeper. And, considering we've got a ton of their songs already released as DLC, don't be surprised if we see more. I was also a little taken aback by the Black Keys song that was chosen. Fever is from their latest album, and I'm not really a fan of that song. I thought it may have been better fitting in Rock Band 3 just because of the Pro Keys, but I thought maybe a song like Gold on the Ceiling would have been a lot better. But, getting back to this song, I think the guitar and the vocals, the guitar and the bass, just looking at the charts, look like they're on the easier side. If you looked at the rankings, they were, I think, ranked a 2 and a 3. And the drums are sort of in that boat too. The drums rely heavily on, the snare you'll be playing a lot of. It's a lot of, rim shots you'll be doing. So if you're like me and you really enjoy playing pro drums, rim shots are always fun to play and sort of alternate between a rim shot and a snare hit. But the only tricky part of the song is really just the part where you're playing like the quick triple hits on the ride. But that's about it. Other than that, it's a pretty standard song, but it's a classic song I enjoy playing. And there's a couple other customs that I have that are part of the song list that was announced. So I will be throwing up a custom chart of one of the other songs that was announced. I'm trying to remember which one it was. It was the Scorpion song. And I was a little taken aback we didn't get Rock You Like a Hurricane. I'm hoping we get that song as DLC down the road. I'm kind of surprised the Scorpions never showed up as DLC before, and maybe it happened to do with like the label or the band just didn't want to be in the game. But I know Rock You Like a Hurricane, they had a cover of that song in Guitar Hero 3, so they obviously had to say yes to that even to allow a cover in the game. But that basically does it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to stay up to date on the latest Rock Band 4 news, Guitar Hero Live, or Amplitude news, or anything related to the rhythm gaming world, be sure to click the subscribe button. Take care, guys, and see you later.